Alrighty, welcome to another edition of Achievement College, my step-by-step guide to getting you that gamer score. This is Aussie Gamer 17, and this is part 4 of my Kona 100% walkthrough. We're going to grab all of the achievements, guys. Alright, we last left off here after lighting the fire here in the doctor's clinic. The first thing you might want to do, if you didn't already, is turn on the light here. Give ourselves a bit of light. Then we're going to open up this drawer. I think it was fire starters in here. Yes, it is. You can interact with the eye patch here. A little bit of story.
The eye patch.
And then one of these drawers has matches. Yeah, this one here. Excellent. Now what I want to do is head all the way to the back corner here. I think there's a first aid kit somewhere. There it is. There. Grab that. And we can grab our next document for the reader achievement on the bed here.
A communist manifesto. Only a few years ago, this type of allegiance meant prison time. And even
oops, did not mean to get that out.
Soviet threat.
Okay, there should be some painkillers here. And a couple of items on the desk here. You can interact with a couple of things. That mirror there, though, is not super important. What is a document in here, which counts as a document plus a piece of evidence for the main achievement for getting all the evidence. So make sure you open up every medical file. I think there's 4 from memory. So that's number 3, Sylvie. And there's William Hamilton.
The and Hamilton knew each other very well.
Alright, so put that away. And then another piece of evidence that we definitely need is this photo here.
Flanked by his beautiful spouse. Pure happiness.
See that? It adds a journal entry.
Carl recognized this woman's soulful eyes.
I think that's it.
Was it Dr. Beaupre who had hit him head on at the village?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that worked. Anyway, so make sure you interact with the medical file, all the files, and that photo there.
Didn't make any sense.
You can actually go into your journal. Actually, let's do that. Let's go into Hamilton's murder. You'll see these are the 3 pages. I'm not sure if I covered this earlier in the walkthrough, guys. We need to get these 3 pages all filled in for, let me get the name of the achievement. It is Carl Faubert, Private Investigator. Find all evidence tied to Hamilton's research. That's these 3 pages. Now we got to that by opening up the journal, and you can click on different entries in the journal here. We want to click on Hamilton's murder, and we're going to be covering these 3 pages. So you can see there the first page is all complete. The second, we're all the way down to that question mark on the bottom of the right hand page. And then we've got a few more to go there as well. I do believe that photo has something to do with it. Either way, once you've done that, head over to the bed. And it's going to ask you to take out the camera. We're going to do that. And we're going to take a photo of the blood stain.
Who had hit him head on at the village border.
Keep a picture. And that's a good way, a good reason to just show you a good opportunity to go back into here. It has not updated. I'm pretty sure that counts towards there. But anyway, it's part of the evidence and part of what we need to continue the game anyway. And once you've got that photo, that should be everything we need here at the doctor's clinic. And we're going to leave. Head back out and down to the car.
Carl felt like he knew the doctor now. His belongings had spoken lengths about him. But what Carl had heard worried him.
Alright, from here we're going to head out to the main road, obviously. And we're going to take a left and we're going to head west. So left here. Head to the west. We're going to pass a property on our right. And we're going to ignore that. And we're going to look for the next property on our left-hand side. Okay, that's the entrance to the property on the right. Just head past that. Should be a decent way down. Ignore the hole in the fence there, or the gap. Oops, oops, oops. Yeah. Head around, keep going around, keep going around. Is this the property here? I think it is. I'll check the map once we get here, guys. Yeah, this is definitely it. I'll just show you where we are on the map in a second. Just gonna turn the car around. There we go. That'll do. And I'll open up the map just to show you guys in case you get lost on the way here. And there we are. It's called Bluevine. It's the House of the Patriot. Alright, that's where we are now. Okay, and make sure you grab out... We need to grab the empty bottle out of the car, guys, that we would have put in earlier. If you've been following along, you'll have an empty bottle. Make sure you grab that. Okay. Okay, and then from here, you can interact with a few things while you're here. But what I'm going to do is head around. You can also interact with that firing range over there. I think there's cigarettes in there. But if we head all the way around the other side, I think it's the right-hand one here. Going to find some matches. Now, in this cooler, there is something we need to basically craft a drink a little bit later. There's a bit of confusion about exactly what is required. We've already got a bottle of sherry wine. We're going to grab a beer bottle. I'm just going to show you to pick that up. Just in case we need it. I'm going to make sure, I'm going to double check in this very playthrough. I also realized I don't have a log on me, so I'm going to pick up a log here. And I do believe we can take the axe here as well if you want it. It can be used as a melee weapon for the pesky wolves a little bit later, guys. Alright, once you've done that, I'm going to head back around and go inside the cabin. I think this is cabin number 7, cabin or house number 7 as well, as we work our way towards that achievement as well.
The place looked more like a pigsty than a house.
Alright, should be behind the door is the stove.
Cheap alcohol.
Let's start the fire, get ourselves a save, and restock our log as well. Okay, and in here should be a document. There it is, on the shelf there. This is...
in Africa and elsewhere, people were ready to...
What is this note actually called? Is it called... I think it's called Regine's Note. I'm not sure how to pronounce the name though. Anyway, make sure you read that. Put that away. That's one of the documents for the reading achievement. Also, the wallet here on the bed.
All a man could do is
that's one of the documents as well, I believe.
And pray for the revolution to arrive.
And I think the note might count as part of the evidence for that other evidence achievement as well. Make sure you grab that. Now, the crafting of the alcohol that I talked about, the recipe for it is right here.
This recipe wasn't meant to yield a refined nectar.
So make sure you pick up that recipe. And from there, guys, you just want to head over to this little machine here. If you've got the empty bottle, and I believe the sherry wine, but I do believe it's possible to do with the beer. I'm not really sure. That's why I made sure you grab that as well. Prepare the caribou. There we go. Now you will see if we check our inventory, you will see we have the caribou. I don't have the beer bottle. I don't have the sherry wine anymore. I'm not really sure how it works, guys, but there we go. We've got the caribou, and that's what we need before we move on. And with that, we are going to head back to the car, and we're going to head back to that property we passed on the way, on the other side of the road. So back in the car, back out to the main road, and we're going to head back the other way. So turning right, which is heading east.
Carl held in his hand some awful sugar alcohol, but rather than drink it, he told himself it could be useful. He only had to be...
Right, so here's the main road, turn right, and look for that big wooden sort of entrance. Oop, oop. Don't crash like I nearly did. It's going to be on our left-hand side. thought that was it there. No, it's just up ahead of me. Alright, head in this property. And we're going to be grabbing an achievement while we're here for getting a warm winter coat. Something like that. Alright, just do the loop around here. Park anywhere here. Okay, for now we can head straight inside. Oh! Nah, I didn't want to warn you guys about that. Alright, once you're happy, go and talk to this fella. And that is the coat that we need for an achievement. And that is why we made the caribou, guys. Alright, once he stops yabbering, you can talk to him. And this is also cabin or house number 8. Trade caribou for coat, so hold A. There we go. He'll give us the coat. Hurry up, give me the coat. I'm not even listening to you. Alright, we are now wearing the coat and we're going to get cold a lot less quickly. It's going to help for some treks we do in the snow, guys. Yeah, there's the achievement. I was about to think that it wasn't popping just like the last achievement, but there it is. Excellent. Okay. Alright, with that done, we can go and check the 2 books here. Pretty sure one of them's just a story thing that doesn't matter. That one on the right there. And then this one I do believe does count as a document. And make sure you check all the pages, guys. Alright, once you get to the 4th page, you can close that. Now there is also, I believe, not this book here. That's just Story Smorry, but if you open up this drawer, you'll grab some matches. And as we leave, don't worry about his yabbering. Grab the key here. That is to the shed outside. Open that up, head across to the shed over here. I think there's some matches in here. Fire starter, not matches. There we go. Okay, and now we can unlock this door with the key. Once inside here, if you want to pick up this lantern and light it, if you haven't already got the, what's it called? The Cozy Ambience achievement, you can light up this little shed. We obviously, if you've been following along, we've already got it. Now, there's also another hatchet there. If you haven't already picked up the one out the back, you can grab that one for a melee weapon. And what else was in here? The empty gas can. We're going to grab that. You really only need this if you haven't already got the gas can from earlier, but I'm going to show you both options. If you've got a full gas can, that's great. And that is all we need in here. We're going to head back to the car. Put the torch away. And we're going to head back the way we came yet again. And this time go all the way to the south. So jump back in the car. Actually, before you get in the car, we're going to just stock the back of the car. And we're going to... Hang on, first of all, I'm going to deposit some goods. Don't need the empty gas can right now. Although you probably could have just left it with you. Definitely don't want it. See, there's the beer bottle in our inventory. Anyway, I just wanted to show you both options. I don't need the lantern at the moment. I'm going to keep a stake and a log on us. And what we're going to do is we're going to get out the... Where are they? Yeah, the pincer or the bolt cutters, guys. Make sure you bring that. And we'll sort out some more inventory once we've used those bolt cutters. Alright. Hop back in the car. Alright, so back to the main road and back past, I think it was, what was it, the Patriot's house or whatever it's called. So we're going to turn right onto the main road. Oop, 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 oop. Drive properly. Yeah. And this time we're going to follow it pretty much all the way to the end. Yeah, I read in the comments that someone said they got all the achievements in less than 2 hours without a guide. I was like, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. It's took me a lot longer, but hopefully I'm a bit more thorough as well. So hopefully if you're following along, it'll all work out without taking too long, but definitely going to be a bit longer than 2 hours. Not too much, but a bit longer. Always get these little loading screens as you're driving along. Hopefully I've cut out most of them from the video. All right, I'm just going to park anywhere here. Out we get. And first thing you want to do is head over to the mailbox, letterbox, whatever you want to call it. Hey, let me get it. And we've got 2 items in here. We've got a document. And we've got something called a spark plug, which we're going to need for the mechanic achievement, but more on that a little bit later. And then what you want to do is use the bolt cutters that we got out before we got in the car before to break this lock. I think the game calls them pincers or whatever. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put them back in the car. Okay, so deposit those. We can keep everything else on us for now. And we want to take out of the car. These are the things you need to bring with you guys. We need the crowbar. Have we already got that with us? It looks like we do. Okay, we've got the crowbar already with us. Make sure you bring the empty gas can. You can use the filled gas can for this. I just want to show people how to do it with the empty gas can, so bring that. We also want the hammer. Make sure you bring the hammer. The pliers, we want the pliers, and you want at least 1 thing of hardware. I'm just going to bring 1 for now. Let's do that. And now we're going to get our next vision achievement too. So open the gate after we've cut that lock. And we're at Lamotte's garage. This should be, which one? Which one is it? Hang on, number 9. House or cabin number 9. And we're going to first head into the garage here. Open this door. And you may want to take out your camera. Take a photo of this guy first.
The poor man, before being frozen solid,
alright, keep that picture.
The entrance to his cabin.
You know that it's the right one, and it's got a new journal entry added, so that ticks that box. And then approach the frozen statue for the vision. Okay, I think you head up the back. Was it up the back? Yeah, up the back. Can watch him. Alright, he hears something up there. Once he disappears, you can follow him down here. Now you see him trying to keep the door shut. Pretty simple, this vision. You just basically stand around in this garage. There's not much else to do. Okay, and once that happens, there's also this up here that you got to watch. Alright, he puts something in that bucket up there. We have to try and grab later. But that should be pretty much the whole vision now that once we approach this door. That will end the vision once you click on the door there.
Something very important must have been in there for the man to take such time and effort to hide it. But
there we go. We got the achievement as well. Pretty simple. Okay, and from here, guys, There's a document on the fridge here.
The week of October 5th, thought Carl. That was this week. The plug should have been here by now.
That's the spark plug that we already got out of the letterbox. You can also open the fridge and get some more hardware. But that is to go along with the hardware that we already grabbed out of the car. And then there should be a magazine on the floor here. So make sure you pick that up.
The very first steps of man on the moon were made more than a year ago. The event had surely captivated the mechanic mind. For him to still keep this around.
And with those things done, head outside. Alright. Very, very important. You head over to the front of the building here. And interact with this, but also get out your camera and take a picture. What I want to do is just double check the journal and go into Hamilton's murder. Okay, there we go. Make sure you've got those the words there in the middle of that page there on the left hand side. Make sure that has been recorded. And we're also going to grab the painkillers out of this fridge as well. Now also guys, don't worry about the empty spots in the journal. We might be doing them a little bit out of order, but don't worry about that. And I'm just going to show you on the map exactly where we are. I just realized I hadn't shown when we went up to the old Rosaire place. I hadn't shown the map, but now we're all the way back over in the west and the southwest of the little lake area as well. Okay, and from here, going to head over. Hang on, let me get my bearings. Should be a trash can I want. Yeah, over this way. I want a trash can down here. It's got some duct tape in it that we're going to need. So head down here. Might just show again on the map exactly where I just headed. Sort of to the north side of the property. And grab the duct tape. Okay, make sure you grab that and head back up towards the house. And this next bit is where we're going to need the items that we discussed, that we grabbed from the car before we came in here, guys. So if you haven't got those, make sure you head back to the car and grab them. Some fire starter in the trash can there. And then we're going to head up onto this roof here. There's the snowmobile. We're going to use that for the mechanic achievement in just a minute. Walk up the tires. Walk across to the roof of the house. Or the shop, I'm not sure what it is. And then head to this area and we're going to build a bridge. So hold A using the hammer and the hardware that we grabbed. Head across here. And we're going to get our next collectible or documents that we saw during the vision. And that is out of the bucket here. Make sure you grab that.
Carl had no idea how to interpret a message like that. It seemed like he had one hand.
And as long as you've got that, guys, you can hop back down.
No, he shouldn't.
And because we went and got that duct tape, we can now head in here and grab an achievement.
Punishment for a murder committed by Hamilton.
And that is for repairing this, I guess, spaceship, we'll call it. UFO. Inspect it first. Head around to the side here and hold A. There's the achievement. Astronaut. There we go. You can interact with it again.
The fact that machines like this entailed a level.
Yeah, it doesn't quite work. Surprise, surprise. All right, and now we can head back out yet again. And this time we're going to head into the main building. Hey, open. Head inside, look for the stove as usual. Can't remember where there it is. All right, we're going to light the, start the fire. And there's a save, guys, so that's a good spot to end this video. Once again, thank you all for watching. Hope you're enjoying it. If you are, don't forget you can come and join the Aussie Army over on Discord. That is a free sort of an app that we use to stay in touch and get to know each other. So please come and join me over on Discord. If you want to support the channel financially, please head to my Patreon page where you can help me make more guides like this and join the Patreon Aussie Army for just $1, guys. Anyway, hit the thumbs up, post a comment. I love seeing the comments here on the channel. Subscribe to the channel as well if you haven't already. And there's the bell, guys. You know what that means. Class dismissed.